begging you. If I were you, this is what I would do. Number one thing I would do. I will make sure that any disagreement, any tension is resolved quickly. That's what. Number one thing. Any tension, any disagreement, resolve it quickly. You know what he says? He says, anger abides what? In the bosom of a fool. Something that happened 2 years ago, 1 month ago, is still there. I can't say it. See what? Look at the last word there. That is who you are. You know why you are a fool? Because you ignore the consequences of what you are doing. Because if you realize the consequences of what you are doing, you will not allow Satan. Let me tell you, marriage is a serious business. If you are not willing to do it, don't enter. Because some of you are so trained by your stubborn mom that all you see is your mom raging like a wolf in the house. For 4 years. Something that happened since 2001. And you think that's how to behave. And when your father sits all of you down, he will tell you stories of what happened 2010, 2005. Tell you, this one, don't play with them, they are wicked people. Poison your heart, and you think that is standard of behavior. So when somebody offends you, this is how you keep quiet. And you are looking for opportunity to take a pound of flesh. Anger abides was in the bosom of who? A fool. If I were you, I will resolve it what? Quickly. This is what you do. Write Matthew chapter 18, verse 15 down. Moreover, if your brother, if your wife there, offends you, what you do? Sins against you, go and tell him it's for between you and him alone. Don't go and report to your mother-in-law. Don't report him to his friends. Don't report her to her mom. Don't report her. Go and tell him it's for between you and him alone. Some of you go to number 3. That one that says, go and report to the church. That's where you will go. You've not told the person, no, you go. Which Bible are you reading? And let me quickly tell you this thing. Right, number 1. If you want to tell a person is their fault alone, under that, resolve it quickly, tell them their fault alone. When you are telling people their fault or why they sin against you, don't join it with any other issue. Report that thing that happened. Hear me. That thing on Tuesday night, the way you spoke to me in the front of the children, I don't like it. Isolate issues. Some of you women, that's why when you want to discuss with your husband, it must end in a fight. It must end in a fight. Because the wisdom of reporting people to them, you don't have it. First of all, you get the timing wrong. When the man wants to eat, you say, Then again, when he carries second, he say, as he drinks water, you now say, Finally, he now starts to say, what is it? Wrong timing. And when you start the matter, this is where you are going. This is where you are going. You will now start. You know, I've been warning you. The way you use your mouth can kill a country. You started. You know, because I noticed that 2 of your friends, they don't talk to you anymore. And I know it can be traceable to the way you talk to them. No, you started. The other day, your mother came to this house. She left crying. I tried to call Mama, greet Mama. Mama was crying. It was the way you spoke to her. That day she made food, and you didn't like it. The way you spoke to her. Now, this is your mouth. I've damaged the children. The children are not feeling well. The same way you talk. We now go. Look, in the last 2 years, look at where we have worked. They sack you in NNPC. You are working for Total. Total don't sack you now. Now look at your life. You are now working for National Population Commission. They sack you. You reduce that to ordinary school teacher. It is your mouth. Now look at what you said to me last week Thursday. By the time you say all that, by the time you want to talk last week Thursday, they will not hear you again. After they've damaged everything, they will now want to report. What happened? Stop it.